Hello, my name's Tony Fawcett and welcome to Now Daft. Yep, it's all my fault. It is literally all my fault. All this torrential downpour, all the rain, all the floods we've had is all my fault. I did some sort of mad rain dance when I glued up my file treads, which anybody who doesn't know, file treads are basically a tyre that you use in extremely dry conditions or sand. I stuck a pair of them up, hoping for dry weather at the early part of the cross season after all the dry weather we've had, and yeah, that plan has backfired. We are at round 2 of the Cyclocross Northeast, which is in Whitby this weekend. The mullet update, it is still well and truly attached to my head. However, it does look like the lovely Alison has won. It looks potentially like it might have to go, which I know, RIP the mullet. It'll be a tragic day. Obviously we'll all wear our black armbands. She has suggested that a small, like a compromise could be on the cards, that I might be able to keep it as long as I get it sort of trimmed up a little bit and tidied up. It is getting a bit wild. Don't think I'm quite ready to rip the plaster off yet. I do feel like it's part of me, part of my identity. I'm not ready to remove it yet. So the compromise might be the middle ground for a little while. Thanks for watching. Do hit the like button. It is absolute law that you hit the like button. Remember to hit the bell and subscribe. It just means you get notifications as soon as I upload, because I might do a couple of little cheeky extra uploads midweek sometimes. Please do leave a comment. Really enjoy the comments. Comments are always great. It allows me to have a little bit of interaction with you. Do always try to reply to them. But most of all, Now Daft. I've just realised how incredibly odd I look at the local dogging spot with a massive camera and microphone, like whole YouTube setup. Yeah, I look a bit odd. I can see the looks people are giving us. I think they think I'm some sort of weirdo pervert. And I am, but just for cyclocross. Yep, round 2, we're here. Round 2. The lovely Whitby. Strange thing is, been to Whitby 5 times now, and I've never actually been to the seafront. You look well.
I feel it.
You do look quite ill. What was that job?
It took ages to get here. Been quicker on a boat.
It would be faster by boat.
Faster by boat.
That's course practice all done. I am running the file treads and I've dropped them down to about 22 psi. Feels plenty grippy. I know it's the same competition as last week, but it's dry, fast, and I always get a bit worried before racing. I suppose it's nerves. If you're not nervous, it means nothing to you. So just waiting for the start now. Kicking off at 2:15, bit late in the day, but as you can see, the file treads has paid off. It's got out absolutely baking hot. It's almost too hot for cross. Shouldn't say that after the rain we've had the last few days. I thought it was going to be an absolute shit fest, and so I'm getting what I've wished for, which is a bit of a dry race. So we shall see. Dry races are normally a bit frantic and a bit difficult to know how people's going to go. So we'll see what we get. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it goes alright, but most of all, Now Daft. None of this footage would be possible without me director, who's sat just here in his director's chair. It's Harry Devine. It's not a stage name, is it? Are you sure it's not? It sounds very much like it's a stage name. Is it your real name? Sounds a bit daft to me, mine. Are you sure?
No, but I tell you what he's got though, he's got a superstar haircut.
He has. He's got a right thatch of blonde hair on him. Just needs it trimming into a nice mullet, don't you?
Well, he said that's what he wanted. He wanted the Tony Fawcett mullet.
But Dad wouldn't let you. No, it's not a respectable haircut. You'll end up in a job like me. Right, I'm handing the baton over to Harry now. So all the footage from now is all Harry's doing. So if it's dreadful, blame the child. This is actually child labour, isn't it? Can't be, you know, because I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to. It's against the law.
No daft, Harry! No daft!
Fred, come on! Come on, Fred!
Tony has a flat tire!
Here we go, the top three. Alan Nixon in third, Morgan Donnelly in second, Tony Fawcett in first position. Today, round two.
Had a bit of a stinker. The lovely new file treads that I've just glued up punctured on the first lap. Win some, lose some. So I spent the next couple of laps chasing back to the leaders. Managed to get there, back to Morgan Donnelly. Looked like he was going to get the better of us, but I just managed to sort of outfox him at the end. So got the win, but it feels a bit empty. Not really that impressed by it all. I'm going to try and lift my mood a little bit. I've got myself a celebratory pork pie. From Clayton Park Bakery. Sounds canny flash. I don't think it is. It came as part of a meal deal from the local spa. So I'm on the pork pie recovery. That's a bloody lovely pork pie, that is. Normally a fan of a slightly smaller one, but yeah. Got a lovely crust around the outside. A little bit bigger. It is actually a big pie. I haven't got just little hands. Well, I have got little hands, but it is quite a big pork pie. My mood's just instantly lifted. As soon as I opened the pork pie packet, there was like a little ray of sunshine come out of it, and immediately the depression that I was feeling from the race that didn't go to plan. It's not how I like to race, but hey, you win. Well, I still won, but I punctured a degast file tread, so that feels like it's only one race old as well. Anyway, the pork pie lifted the mood. I'm in my element now, so I'm going to crack with it out and enjoy the nice ride home back across the North Yorkshire moors, and hopefully get home and see the lovely Alison before she heads off on night shift. But most of all, now daft.